90 days. We're all going to work 9 more minutes a day on our business, and we are going to see changes. I cannot remember the statistics. I think it's 30 or 60 days. So I know one of you smarty pants out there will know it, so go ahead and type it in. Kelly will tell me. But um, something becomes a habit after it's like 30 or 60 days, something like that. And so we're all gonna be plugged in and spend 9 more minutes a day on our business. And this is going to create a habit. And after the 90 days, it's not like I want you guys to stop doing this. Hopefully, you guys spend more than 9 minutes a day on your business. But I want these 9 minutes a day, every day, to be focused on some tasks that we're going to go over, because they are really about outwardly shining a light on your business in a way that's authentic and natural and not salesy and not saying, book an appointment, which is still great. You can still do that, but it's another way to reach people and touch people on a daily basis that's not super salesy, because nobody wants to be shoving something down somebody's mouth. Like, I don't. I unfollow those people. I said it. I do. I can't see that on my feed all the time, right? I get that you love skincare. I love skincare too, but you can't love it that much that every single post you make 5 times a day is about your skincare. Like, I just don't have time to be caring that much about skincare. Okay. All right. I'm over that. I want to first start off with this quote, and I don't know where it came from. I mean, I saw it on Pinterest, but I don't know who the original author is. But I actually think it comes from, it's an adaptation from scripture. So I should look that up. Maybe I'll look that up and post that this week. But don't dig up and doubt what you planted in faith. You guys started this business. You chose this path. You started this journey. You had excitement. You knew there was potential. You took a leap of faith and you made something happen. You already made something happen. Most people sit at home. Most women talk about how they want something that's fulfilling. They want to be their own boss. They want to make their own hours. They want something of their own. But most of them don't take that leap. And you've already done that. That is one of the hardest steps, is starting. Don't lose that momentum. Don't lose yourself in that. Don't forget to congratulate yourself, okay? You did something that was really hard that most people don't do. And that is why you can make this work for you. All right, so don't give up. If your business has not grown where you wanted it to be yet, no problem. Who cares? Success doesn't happen overnight. It is a constant, continual thing that you'll be pushing towards. It doesn't mean that you won't have moments of success. It doesn't mean that you won't have income. Those things can happen. That's great. We want to be doing things that encourage that, but we cannot give up. That is really the difference, in my opinion, between successful people and non-successful people, is that non-successful business owners, people who have failed businesses, oftentimes accept the word no. Somebody tells them, no, you can't do that. No, that's not possible. No, you don't have time for that. No, you can't do this because you're a mom, or whatever it is. They hear the word no and they say, I can't do it. And they stop what they're doing and then they go work for somebody else and they're not fulfilled. If you have that inside you, which I'm sure you do, if you bought a starter kit, you already had it inside you that you were the type of person to do what other people aren't willing to do. So don't stop. Keep going. I want to give you some strategies to work these 9 minutes in a way that's going to be strategic and efficient with your time, and impactful. So I put together what I feel like are these 4 key elements that we're going to work on. We're going to understand what those elements are, and then I'm going to give you, is it 7 or 9? 7 tasks. So that's one for every day of the week. You can rotate these around, print them off, cut them up, put them on your desk, put them on an agenda. Write it out, what you're going to do. You could plan all of your posts for the entire 7 days. You can plan ahead of time. I don't know if you guys are familiar with something called Hootsuite, but it actually allows you to schedule. It's a free app. I don't really like the app version on my phone. That's just me. I don't like the app version. I use the desktop version. But you can pre-schedule up to 30 days, up to 30 posts, and we'll post to Instagram and Facebook. That's a free tip for you today, ladies. This free app will let you schedule posts and post them. So you could do that all in one day. You don't have to space this out for 9 minutes each day. But what I'm saying to you is in as little as 9 minutes a day, you can have something go out to your community, your tribe that represents your business well and represents you well, that it's not salesy. And the 4 elements we're going to work on are gratitude, excellence, pride, and giving back. And just as a note of encouragement, there's another quote that I love, and I put it at the bottom of this slide. Commitment means staying loyal to what you said you were going to do. Oh, I cut off the bottom. Okay, it's not cut off on your sheet. It's just cut off on this one. So I'll just read it to you. Commitment means, no, it got cut off on this. All right, guys, I'm going to have to redo this and resend this because I just love this quote so much. All right, commitment means staying loyal to what you said you were going to do long after the feeling you felt when you started is over. Hope that resonates with you guys and makes sense, right? You feel excitement, you feel passionate, you decide to do something. You're like, yeah, I'm committed to this. I'm committed to this business. Yeah, rah, 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 rah. Okay, and then we all come off that mountain, that peak. We go into a valley and we don't feel like it anymore. We don't feel like trying to make a strategic partner. We don't feel like reaching out to a bride. We don't feel like writing a handwritten note, any of that stuff. We don't feel like doing it because sometimes it's hard. And I get that. Trust me, I get that. But you made a commitment, so make it happen. All right. How are we going to make that happen, right? All right, so this is a little bit out of order from your sheet, but the 4 key elements, just want to break those down, and then we're going to go right into what you need to do. So I really firmly believe that we live in this society. It's all about these perfect selfies, and everybody's using filters, and they're airbrushing all their pictures, and everything's a perfect, happy life, and we all know that's not true. And so one way to stand out is not to just post beautiful, glowy, perfect pictures. Yeah, should we be posting pictures of spray tans of our clients? We're going to get to that. Yes, absolutely, we should. But there's a way to do these things in an authentic way that's going to make you stand out from everybody else. It's not about having the perfect quote, the perfect layout, the perfect ad. It's not about any of that. What people want to see is you. They want to see and hear you, about you. So being authentic is the number one way that you can differentiate. Just be you. All right. If you do these things, you really can't fail. If you are being you and you are focused and you do these, do 1 task a day, 9 minutes, spend 9 minutes on your business for the next 90 days, I just know in my heart that you're going to see growth in your business and maybe even in your personal life that you didn't even realize could be done in less than 9 minutes a day. A lot of us spend a lot of time scrolling Facebook, feeling bad about ourselves. Oh, I don't look as good as that person, or I really want what she has. No, we need to stop that. We need to do this first. We need to work on these things. Then if you have time, go scroll away, have fun, but focus on what you need to get done for your day. So When we're talking about gratitude, gratitude and showing gratitude to others and acknowledging somebody else's contribution to your life is huge. It's huge. So this could be, you know, I know some of you out there have had great conversations with Mitzi and Kelly, posting something back saying, yeah, I was really struggling with this one thing with my business, whatever that specific thing is, and be specific. That can be your post. Like, I was really struggling with how to perfect how to perfect spray tanning hands, and I was really down about it. But I had this great conversation with another tanning artist or with somebody, and they showed me that, yeah, I can do it. I can be really great at this, and I'm so excited. I mean, it could be something like that. It could be something deep, way deeper. I mean, it could be somebody that helped you graduate from college or was really inspiring to you during a time if you suffered from depression or you were battling an illness and somebody just really stepped up. Like, call them out and say, I am grateful to you. I am grateful to you because you've helped me be the human being that I am today. Rarely are we posting and seeing posts about gratefulness. We just aren't. We're hearing lots of complaints. You want to stand out from competitors? You want to stand out from everybody selling skincare? Start posting about genuine, authentic things that you're grateful for, and you'll probably be blown away by the response. All right, excellence. I know that you guys aren't perfect. I'm not perfect at spray tanning. I still make mistakes. I'm still learning things. We always can learn and hone our craft and do better. That does not mean that we aren't already accomplished. If you guys have finished your one-on-one certification, you are accomplished. You have already done more training than the majority of people out there with spray tanning guns, okay? You've already done way more. You know way more than they do. I guarantee you, you are better than 90% of people out there. So, you are excellent. Have faith, have confidence. Yeah, maybe you could get better at something and we should all be striving to that. But acknowledge the fact that you are excellent. What are you great at? What do you love? Start talking about all of the great things that are going on for you and for your business. Positivity, really, in your posts. Positivity. We don't need to call anybody else out. I mean, occasionally I like to post a little something about a spray tan fail because I think it's funny. But usually it's, I'm not laughing at somebody. That person's already made the joke themselves. So we're just kind of picking up where they left off. We don't call out other brands. We don't negative talk about others in the industry. We just focus on what we do well. One of the things that I know I focus on is the ingredients. If you look at the clarity of ingredients in all of our products across the board, we're one of the only companies that has no dye in their tanning solution, number one. Number two, we don't have a bunch of fillers. It's aloe vera gel, it's witch hazel. We focus so much on trying to be as simple as we can with the ingredients because that's what people have the least amount of reactions to. We're truthful. We focus all of our effort and energy when we're doing R&D on the actual ingredients first. I don't know if you guys know how many companies work, but every company looks at their bottom line, right? You're always going to look to see what your costs are. When we are formulating a product, we rarely look at the expense of the ingredient. We look at what is out there that's amazing and awesome and safe and natural and is approved in Europe. If it has a REACH certification, and maybe we should do a class on that. If you guys are interested in learning about organic certifications, what makes something natural, how cosmetics are manufactured, if that is something that's interesting to you, let us know because maybe that's a class that we can do for you to kind of teach you so that when you're talking to other people about skincare and what we've got in our stuff, it's going to make so much more sense to you and you can really speak to truth in that. But we spend a lot of time looking at ingredients and making sure it's safe and natural and that our labels are truthful. Pride, have pride in yourself. I mean, it kind of goes to the excellence thing too. Women, we all tend to, oh, I'm not that good. Oh, no, you're so much better. It's like this weird thing. It's weird. It's weird. It's okay for you to say, I'm really happy that I have this side hustle that adds $500 to my family every month. That's an amazing vacation every year, or that's my car payment, or whatever it is. And not that you need to put your financial business out there. We're not suggesting that. I'm saying for you to take note. I'm saying for you to remember and acknowledge what your side hustle, what this work that you're doing is giving your family. Even if you haven't reached that end goal of how much money you wanted to make, even if you haven't gotten there yet, what are you doing now, right? Like, is it more than you were doing last year at this time? Celebrate that. Don't be afraid of celebrating that. And then the fourth is giving back, okay? Rarely are we really calling other women out and saying, look at this awesome woman. Look at what she's accomplished. Look at what she's done. Here's a woman in my life who is a great mother. Here's a woman in my life who is homeschooling and killing it. Here's a woman in my life who is doing really well at selling oils and loving her life and going on trips. Here's a woman who works full-time at a payroll company and she still manages to teach volleyball to kids on the weekends, right? It's not just about other women business owners. I think it's great to point those out too, and to celebrate their success, but to just call them out and say, I'm thankful for you, or I see you. I see this work that you're doing and what you're putting into your business, and I appreciate it, and thank you, and look how great you are. Call somebody else out in a positive way, and you're going to see that come back tenfold. I just firmly believe that. So let's talk about what are these exact things that you need to be doing. One a day, 9 minutes, and you guys are going to make this happen. I just know it. Okay, so I called it the highlight reel. Showcase your work, okay? If you're new and you don't have a lot of client photos, no problem. You can showcase your work on your own hand. You could do a little live video of you spray tanning your arm or your hand, or just do one hand, and the next day do a fun little video. I mean, it can be as little or easy as that, but you should be showcasing your work on some level. So somebody else's picture from an event, like a bride, or a selfie that they're taking, and then or you and your work and your pictures. Trust me, they just want to see and hear you too, okay? So don't be afraid. It's not about being perfect. It's not about having the best hair, makeup, best outfit. Prime example right now, what you don't see is that I spilled Chipotle all over this white shirt earlier, and I'm like covered in salsa and guacamole. So, you know, it's not about always having to be perfect as much as it's, let's just be real and authentic, but you want to show your work. So you should probably always have a tan, or take a picture before and after your tan, and you can post those, and you just post them. And also hashtag us in it. Hashtag bronzedberry, hashtag best life. We check those. We like to repost from you guys and brag about you. So the more you're doing that, the more we're going to recognize that and be able to also talk about you and get and post about you on our main page. Number 2, authority. Speak to your training and your experience. One of the things that does set you apart training-wise is how rigorous it was. Rarely, actually, we are the only online training company that actually does assessments. Nobody else is doing that. You have to go to an in-person training, and usually that's thousands of dollars. By the time you pay for your plane ticket, your car rental, your food, your hotel, and their training is like a couple $1,000s, and you're getting the same thing online, and then you get to talk with Mitzi or Kelly and do your assessment, that is valuable because we only approve, we only certify those who are ready, who have literally shown us that they can spray tan, right? So that's an accomplishment. So talk about your rigorous training or show your certification. Like, I accomplished this and I did it in 25 hours or 25 months. However long it's taken you to get it, there was a reason why, and it's valuable. And so you could share that. And focus on like specific areas as well. Like if it's hands, feet, something that you've mastered, something that you're really working on, something that you really love when you spray tan, or something that your clients say. But establish yourself as an authority, right? I am great at this, because you are. Joy. Mention just things that you love about your business, your clients, about this brand. We would love to hear those things. I love hearing those things. Something that you're happy about with your business, right? All of you guys are going to be posting about hibiscus hydration. I just know it. You're going to be obsessed. Obsessed. Okay. Educate. Ingredients matter. So this is a great time and a great way to add something out there to the universe that really, it actually speaks to your authority. It's highlighting your business. It's educating people. I mean, it's hitting a couple of those key elements. And you can educate about a specific ingredient. Just talk about aloe vera and what that does. And we're going to be doing more about that. So you can just repost kind of even what we have. We'll be having images and things on certain ingredients and what's in certain things and videos. You could repost that and just kind of talk about what you love about that and why aloe vera is important to you, or hibiscus extract or hyaluronic acid, any of those things, and just talk about why it's important to you and why you love it. Give back. We already talked about that. Highlight another small woman-owned business, or a woman specifically that's working, and working can be at home, homeschooling, any of those things. Basically, highlight another woman, give her some kudos, let her know that she's important and special, and that you see her and what she's accomplishing in this world. Gratitude, publicly thank someone for something that they've done or contributed to your life and business. And lastly, share. Don't be embarrassed or shy to share what your business has accomplished in your life. You don't have to give out your financial details. It could be as simple as, I love doing spray tanning parties because I get to be away from my crazy kids for an evening. Or I love spray tanning because my side hustle doesn't take up the weekends, right? Because we get to spray tan people Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday for a party, but it's during the week, right? So we have our weekends. All of these celebrity makeup artists and even bridal makeup artists and hairstylists and caterers and wedding planners and event planners. Yeah, that's all great, except all of that stuff's happening on the weekend. I'm going to parties on the weekend. I already did my work during the week, and I mothered, and I was a wife and everything else. I did all that, and now I have the weekend, and I'm not working the weekends. That is huge. That was something that really encouraged me about this business. One of the reasons I started this business, because I knew I was not going to have to work weekends. Most people side hustle, they cannot say that. So be encouraged. Use this, print this out. I want to hear about it. Hashtag us in what you're doing. Post to us. Let us know how this challenge is working for you.